it's never one thing. It's multiple things. And if you couple that with exhaustion and lack of support system, it's easy for a business that is operating with 16 restaurants to all of a sudden go to zero within a year. It happens all the time. Layer on top of that, someone that has all these personal things going on, it's tough.
Your mother must be tough as nails.
Ooh, she is. She is my inspiration. I will tell you, every day I draw different experiences from my mother. One very simple one is whenever she would open a restaurant, she would take a mariachi to the restaurant on opening day. And so when I ever talk to my marketing team, I'm like, are we bringing the mariachi to our campaign? And I'm speaking metaphorically, but my mom would dress up in Mexican gear and have all of us dressed up as mariachis. And she would take the mariachi, the professional mariachi, to these restaurant openings. And I remember one day a cop stopped her because there were noise complaints. And they're like, hey, can you direct me to the owner of this restaurant? And she told the cop, I am the owner of the restaurant. And he laughed. He was like, wow, okay, that's cool. But there you go. And I draw different experiences from her every day, not just the hard work ethic, but also she was street smart. She knew how to grow her businesses. And now she's a mentor to me.
That's great. So I could just imagine. So I mentioned earlier that you started Camino Financial with your brother, Kenny, right?
Yep.
So you guys ever have dinner together and you may say something like, it sounds like you're complaining about something, and she said, just suck it up and get back to work?
Oh, yes. That happens all the time. I think it happens less frequently only because I know better. But I recall one conversation with her where, and this wasn't in the context of Camino, this was in context of me, my first year in investment banking. In investment banking, you're working 100-hour weeks. And I remember I was in my second week as an intern. I hadn't even started full time. And I was telling my mom about the long hours I was working, expecting some sympathy from her. And she said, mijo, which means my son in Spanish. She's like, mijo, I did that for 21 years. You're telling me you can't do this for the summer? And in that moment, I was like, okay.